Hey, what's up guys? Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Bushnell AR Optics Drop Zone 1 to 4. It's an LPVO, a budget LPVO, which for those of you that don't know stands for low powered variable optic. So this is a 1 to 4 like I said. 30mm tube, fully coated glass lenses, second focal plane. It has a 223 reticle with holdover points out to 600 yards. This is just a 22 so I don't use that, but it's whatever. This is the mil version. There is also an MOA, so each click is 0.1 mil. I can start with the things I don't like about it. There's two things. The one is that the clicks on the turret are not very defined. It's kind of a gummy turret. That kind of is annoying. The other thing is when you look through the scope, the field of view is not very good. There's a pretty thick black ring around the outside. If you look through something like a Vortex Strike Eagle, or what's their other one, their better one, can't remember at the moment. Anyways, look through them, there's barely any ring around the outside that you see. They've got a much better field of view, but they're also $1,000 optics. This is about 160 bucks in the States. I got this for like 253 or 230 here in Canada. And if I was to give it a review without any price, if I had no idea what price this scope was, I would give it about a 6 out of 10, maybe a 7 out of 10. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. If I was to rate this thing knowing what price it was, I'd say 8 out of 10. There's a couple of things they could have done better, but overall it's a pretty solid scope. It holds zero. The clarity is pretty decent. There's no distortion around the edges of the tube, which a lot of cheaper scopes will have. It's clear all the way from 1 to 4 power. 1 power seems like it's almost less than 1 power, which is a little bit annoying sometimes, but it's not the end of the world. The eye box and the eye relief of the eye box is very forgiving. That's the one thing that I do like about this. An LPVO without good eye relief is almost useless. I don't know what else there is to say about it. It's got the PCL or power change lever here that has two different lengths. I currently have the short one. It also comes with a long one, and it flips down, which I like, so it doesn't always get snagged on things. They do make a 1 to 8, which is more expensive. I do have one of those too. The difference being it has a different reticle, has an illuminated reticle, and a couple of the small things, and it's just better quality. If you want a cheap LPVO for a 22 that you're only going to be shooting out to 100 yards, 75 yards, this is probably the way to go. If you want something that's a little bit nicer quality, but also fairly affordable, go with a 1 to 8. They're definitely a better optic. The turrets are better. They have an enclosed turret instead of an open one like this. They are both zero reset, so you can just take these screws out once your rifle is zero, pull the turrets off, and put the 0 on the turret numbers to the line it up with a line on here. And then when you're shooting and you know your ballistics, you can just turn it to your wherever you need, and then turn it back to the 0, and you're on target. You're zeroed again. So I'll give you a look through the scope. We'll do some shooting, and yeah, let's get to it. So that's pretty much it with this scope here. The ring here for adjusting your magnification is nice and smooth, easy to use. I like the flip down. It's a good scope in my opinion. It is covered lifetime Bushnell's ironclad warranty. So if something is ever wrong with it, you send it back and they'll give you a new one, or whatever they do. Sometimes they'll replace it, sometimes they'll give you a different one or give you a refund, whatever. Yeah, it's definitely a good scope. I'd recommend it if you're on a budget. If you want something that's a little bit nicer for hunting, I have a bush gun slash patrol gun that I built, Ruger American Ranch 7.62x39 with the 1 to 8 on it, and that's good out to 200-300 yards for magnification, and that's all a 7.62x39 will do anyway, so they're perfect for that application. LPVOs are just generally a great invention. I think you should have one. So go ahead and subscribe and like and all that stuff if you feel like it, and yeah, have a good day.